Hey everyone, this is just a review of Stash or Stash Invest. It is mainly a application that you can use on Android or your iPhone, or you can do it on your normal computer, but it's a lot easier to do it actually on your phone through the app. Um, this allows the most basic beginning level individual that's never invested in stocks or anything like that. To start to invest in stocks. I think it's very smart to do something like this. You know, again, this isn't a race; it's more of a marathon. A long distance. You're not going to make a quick dollar. Overnight. It takes time to invest. As the market goes down, you continue to buy. As the market goes up, you continue to buy. I just want to give you a quick overview. This is the desktop version. It's a little different than the app, but it'll give you kind of an idea. So this is the main login screen. I'm currently logged in right now. I'm going to go over different investments that you can do. And the cool thing with Stash is they name them to kind of give you an understanding of what you're investing in. So let's say right here, delicious dividends. This one pays a decent dividend. A dividend is something where the companies that you invest in give you money back per share. Let's say 50 cents per share. They give you that to you every quarter or semi-annually. Typically, I believe it's every quarter that most companies do. Here's American Innovators, and I'll go into more depth of some of these, but um, here's a lot more of them, and they have a ton of different ones that you can invest in. Now these are kind of high level ones: conservative, moderate mix, aggressive mix, and then you start getting into roll with Buffett, data defenders, which currently right now I have a pending transaction to buy some of that. Equality Works, Internet Titans, Copy the Expert, Clean and Green, Defending America, Do the Right Thing, so on and so forth. Park My Cash. So I'll give you an example. Let's say Park My Cash. What does Park My Cash mean? So if I click on it, it will go into, if I scroll down, into what are the top holdings. Now, Park My Cash is mainly, treasury bonds and stuff, more safe areas to invest, especially during, volatility of the market. I don't think I have any actually in here, but this is very conservative. U.S. Treasury, 2.83%. So these are like safe bet companies that are pretty stable over time. As you can see, a huge dip here, but pretty stable over the lifetime. Now, if you scroll up, this pays 1.61% dividend yield. Now, the only downfall to the desktop versus the app is the desktop, I couldn't find where it shows what the cost is. Now, just like 401k or anything like that, there are small fees that you pay, which I believe are quarterly, to where they take out, let's say 0.01%. It's very small. But let's go back and let's do Internet Titans. So if I click on Internet Titans, now this one doesn't pay a dividend yield. Now all of these are going to have somewhat of an expense to them. Again, it's like 0.01%, 0.16%. Again, I can't find it on the desktop version. On the app, though, it does show you what that is. Now, the top holdings for the Internet Titan one is Amazon, Facebook, Netflix, PayPal, Salesforce, Alphabet, which is Google, eBay, and so on. So essentially, what Internet Titans are big internet companies. Now, as you can see, huge uptrend. So hypothetically, and Stash wasn't around during that time, but let's say you start investing, here, and you kept investing over time, you'd have a pretty good chunk of change where it's at, looks like right here, 121.99 per share. So I'll go into what I currently have. And the cool thing with Stash also is you can set it to automatically invest. The amount is a minimum of $5 that you can invest. And you can do that weekly, bi-weekly. And you can do like, if you have 5 different, let's say you have Roll with Buffett, Data Defenders, and Equality Works, you can set it weekly to where it deposits buys $5 of each every single week, so for a total of $15. So it's very nice, and you can turn that off, that feature off. It's called Auto Stash. But I'll go to my portfolio, and I just started probably about a month and a half ago. So my total account portfolio is $354.11, and as you can see right here, Auto Stash, I am buying $10 every 2 weeks into different companies. Now, when you buy into let's say Delicious Dividends, or let's say the Internet Titan, you're buying a small fraction of each of those companies. So Facebook, Google, you're buying a very small fraction depending on how much money you're spending. So these are the ones that I have right now. Delicious Dividends, I have $76 worth. Wireless Wonders, $74 worth. American Innovators, 63, so on and so forth. And it kind of shows you the uptick of, I'm up 0.97%. Pacific Powerhouse, Blue Chips, Money Machines, and Data Defenders. So this is currently my portfolio. Now, before the market kind of went down just a little bit a couple weeks ago, I think I was up about $15 or so, and now I'm about break even. But again, this is a marathon, not a sprint. And keep in mind also, until I believe you reach $5,000 in your account, Stash does withdraw $1 a month for their services. So it's not that much. It's pretty reasonable. But let's say I go into Delicious Dividends. So they pay 2.63%. It's very conservative, so not very risky. And I can sell them. You can sell them at any time. Your money's not locked away. But total return, I'm down $1.88. Again, that's because of right here, the market kind of went down a little bit. But this is what Delicious Dividends, essentially every time I'm buying it, I'm buying a small piece of Microsoft, small piece of Boeing, Intel, Home Depot, Pfizer, Verizon, etc. There's also a pretty cool Learn, where if I click on Learn, it opens up a new web page, has a bunch of information that allows you to read about the market, what ETF versus index fund versus mutual funds, a bunch of information, but highly recommend it. And hopefully this video was educational. And if you do like it, please subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks.